Hello, welcome back. Got a little situation, so I'm going to make the best of it and try an experiment. I've been playing with the van, fiddling with this today and some other bits, and we were fiddling with the lights in it last night, so I didn't get much charge in the crank battery last night. We started stopping it and fiddling around with things still connected to that battery, not the leisure battery. And then this morning, like I say, I've had the lights for about 3 hours and the battery's flat, so I've just wanted to try a little experiment. What I'll do first is I'm going to try starting it on the crank battery, and then the idea is I'm going to put a charger onto the back of it, onto this if it don't start. So I've got current through, so it links this. Once this is linked, we'll have the charger on and the leisure battery, and hopefully, I'm hoping it's going to start. It's worth a try, isn't it? Nothing to lose. The bonnet, but the charger's on, but it's not connected. Alright, so we'll try it. Right, just don't want to go, so let's connect the battery charger up and see what happens. Connected to the battery up here. Let's go around here, and I've just got to plug it in the back. Just plugged it into the inverter, turn it on. I can't see the needles from here, I'm too low. You might be able to, might be too dark in there. Obviously the split charger hasn't come on yet, so there's not enough voltage for that yet. Yeah, I was hoping that would come on, so obviously that battery's quite low. Let's see what it whips over like now. Right, let's give it a go. No, not yet. We'll give it a few minutes and see if it's enough to put the split charger on. There's nothing, obviously can't run that split, obviously it's not enough power yet. It's quite low down, it says quite flat according to the lights on the charger and the bonnet. So, but like I say, it's worth trying out just to see if it would get me out of trouble if I was parked somewhere in the middle of a field or somewhere like that, you know, because I do end up in some weird places to fix things, middle of nowhere. Oh dear, but it's worth a try now. I was going to just plug it in the house and do it and see if I can get done, but I thought no, why not try the battery. The only problem I had with this battery, obviously last night when it was dark, we were trying the spotlights, so I'm not even sure how much power that's got in it. Might check it actually. The leisure battery has 12.22 volts in it, so they say 12.2 volts. So, but still, but I can't see how much it's producing, but it's still knocking out 240 volt electric. Can't see what wattage it's knocking out. But we'll give it 10 minutes and see if we can get ourselves out of trouble. Now this battery, crank battery, has 12.64. I would have thought that's very near enough to start it. Yeah, I would have thought that started it. Let's give it another go, shall we? Not enough. Let's give it 10 minutes. Pull it down to 12.1. Going back up slowly. We'll give it 10 minutes and come back to it. I mean, the obvious thing that people are going to say is, why don't you just connect the charger straight to the split charge circuit, bypass the battery. That way it would click in. But the trouble is, as soon as you disconnect the charger to click it back, or to connect the wire back to the battery, it would break the circuit. So this way is the only way I can think of really to get out of trouble easily on the side of the road. Just run a lead round and charge the battery. There are a couple of ways you could do it, I suppose. I could connect the battery charger to the fuse down here, where the fuse is. Oh no, that's the wrong side. Fuse under the dashboard, I could join it there. Obviously it would send current both ways, so it would turn that on, and as soon as it come on it would join it. Oh, a lot of hassle. When you're just, at the moment all I'm doing is plugging stuff in. Like I say, it's only an experiment to try it. I know there'll be loads of people moan about it and say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that, but this is just one way of getting out of trouble. Minutes, it's up to, I can see it, 12.75. We're getting there. Definitely getting there, so I'll just leave a bit longer. Right, we're up to 12.8, so I'm going to give it another try. I had a like a boost charge to hook to it instead of that little one. It would have been running sort of 10 minutes ago, I reckon. But it's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there. I looked worried about. Oh, I was worried a minute ago. I just looked, and it said 8 volt, and I thought, what? And it was going down really, really quick, and it was just the wire had moved, and as it was falling, the voltage was dropping. As it was moving. As it was getting warm from the sun, from the sunshine on it. But yeah, it's just interesting to see if it works, isn't it? Get another go. Oh, while we're on the subject of electrics, I've got something else coming today. A parcel. I don't know what it is. It's got to be one of the Chinese parcels, I reckon. But I've had a text to say it's coming. And none of the names or anything match up with the seller names, but that's normal for Chinese and Hong Kong and that, innit? I mean, they're just under so many different names, I don't know what name to put out when they send it to you. But yeah, so I've got a parcel coming. It might come in this video, I hope so. Yeah, see what we're going to get, but it's going to be some electric, or going to be some lights or something, or can't think. But it'll be something to add to this. I'll put it on this one. Show you what it is. Hopefully. Right, parcel. Postman just drove by. You never know. There you go. Parcel's turned up. I put my address off. Don't know what's in it still. I haven't looked. Exciting, isn't it? Right, let's put this on the tripod. Right. No, there's 2 of them. Oh, these might be the little flash. I'm trying to think what I've got 2 of coming. I think this might be the flashlights for the I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. What go on the window. They're all wrapped. Like Christmas, isn't it? Brown boxes. Have a number on them. If that means anything. That's got to be them. It's got to be. I'm trying to think what I ordered 2 of. I've got some things coming in too. That's what it is. Suction pads. Little lead. Oh, can't really try it with my battery full at the moment. There it is. Did, innit? I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than that, to be honest. But then again, I never borrowed a bracket. Yeah, so I don't know how much of that you see, but I'm going to put it together while I'm waiting for the battery to charge, and then we'll have a look, shall we? I don't know where you can see that. That's on 12.92. Obviously it's not very accurate because this is knocking out over 13 volts, and obviously the battery's drained, so it's like really it's more of an average, if you know what I mean. That's not a true reading of what the battery's actually holding. And because it's only a little charger, it's not really got that voltage on it when it's cranking, you know. Job to explain it, but basically that ain't a true figure. But if that gets to 1303, it will then link the split charge. So then I'll have the 2 batteries connected, what might just be enough to get it to crank, because obviously it will drop it. I can drop the voltage a little bit and they're still be connected, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if any of you are on Instagram, you might see the pictures I put on last night of that them lights on. We did it in daylight just to try it. Basically, we put the switches on it, so we only sort of bodged it as normal, and then we come out in the dark and tried it again. And the only thing I will say, what was a bit weird, at the same time I had the impact battery on charge, and everything that was red I looked at after looking at them was green. So the green light was green and the red light was green, and even the red cables I looked at were green. So I don't think they're very good for your eyes. Yeah, obviously the green on the van, that the green and the yellow and all that on the van, all the colours stayed the same. It's just that when I looked at anything red, it was green, and it wasn't for like a minute or two. I mean, it was probably half an hour it was like that. So I'm not saying they're good things to stare at. And obviously I wasn't staring at them, but it's just my head height was just wrong for the angle I've got them set at the moment. So I'm going to alter them or put some shields on them, I think. It's 12.93. I'm going to give it a go and see if it'll start. Well, that's alright, isn't it? As you can see, it's gone up to nearly 14 volt. The switch eyes are definitely working in the battery. I've just gone around and checked that. Didn't want to start. I think I've been turning it over. I've been squirting a bit of diesel in there. 14.11, 14.12. And like I say, it's charging both batteries at the moment. So I shall let it run 10 minutes or so. And then I can show you them other lights, and hopefully. Still got the van running, charging the battery. Like I say, I might make it into 2 videos so that I have the unboxing of these lights as well. Yeah, so the van is still running, trying to charge. This is the light. On eBay, I'm sure, I'll have to have a look, but I'm sure it said 3 settings. It's got 4. Well, 5 if you count it off. Hold on, let me swap hands a second. Might be easier. Right, you can see the size of it by the size of my hand. Right, this is off. First setting is on. I don't know where you can see that. It's pretty neat, isn't it, for what it is. Second setting is that. I don't mind, it actually looks better on the camera than what it does. Then obviously we're a bit close, so you know, yeah. And there's the third one, and I thought that was it. And then they do this one. I mean, obviously, if you're, you know, I should have done it before, but obviously, you know, flashing light warning for the next one. There you go, more of a strobe. Might do another bit to this where I can do it in the dark a bit more. On the well, what I'll do is I'll put them up in the window in a minute, see if that makes a difference. So that's off. First setting, second setting, third setting, fourth. Like I say, it might be a bit different as you look at different angles of it. And you can never really tell on camera, can you? Right, let's go back. Right, it's been running for about 10 minutes. I've turned it off. Actually, I've left that flashing light thing on. But we'll give it a go. See if it still restarts. doesn't sound like it even cut the split charge out at that time, so obviously it's still connected, so it didn't drop that hot bad. Right, so I think that'll do it for this video. So on the unboxing video, I'll do an unboxing video of that, like what's on this mentioned on this video. And whoops, I think the tripod's just fell over. And yeah, so watch out for that, and I'll show you the more detail of the lights. Right, if you like, thumbs up, subscribe. If you don't like, then don't bother. Right, cheers, see you for now, bye.